Previously on Random Ramblings.
Come on, we have to have the script ready by next week.
How's this?
Yeah, perfect. Now do 5 completely new ones.
You need to get your act together and stop running your team ragged.
The reason I started Random Ramblers in the first place is because I love what I do because it's fun. Wait, you watch our videos?
Hey, buddy, old pal.
Nerd!
Pretty sure that's somebody else's catchphrase.
Good job on that Goku video.
Billion Thieves actually likes one of my videos!
By the way, I really love you guys' FNAF video. Man, those effects were really something else. How'd you even do that?
I admit I was skeptical about it at first and didn't think anything of it. But then when Billiam and Homeschool Nerd mentioned that they saw some of our videos, I wanted to send an email to a bunch of other creators who might be interested in reviewing stuff with us.
Well, that sounds great and all, but don't you think it's a bit soon? Maybe we should perfect our skills. Work with what we got before jumping headfirst into a collaboration we're not even ready for.
Sorry, Silly, but if we're gonna keep rambling, I gotta do what it takes.
There's this saying that I repeat to myself from time to time. When chasing a dream, you've got to take that first step. Me? Well, right now I feel like I could run a marathon. For the record, if you're wondering who spoke that quote, it was totally me.
Morning, ladies. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Does Gio know you slept in his bed?
Well, Media Nut, you sure woke up well today.
You bet I did. Today seems to be going great.
Speak for yourself.
She's just moody because she and I wore the same shirt today.
Look, it's bad enough Gio ditched me when we made plans to go see the nun together, but now you gotta wear the same shirt as me.
Twinsies! Oh.
Well, I know Gio can be a little mysterious at times, but whatever he's up to, I'm sure he has a good reason.
Yeah, and don't you remember? We agreed to wear these shirts to convince him to review Attack on Titan with us. It's not my fault we like the same anime.
And the same shirt styles too, apparently. Well, at least some of us like it.
Look, it doesn't matter how cute you two look, I refuse to review that show.
Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, I am a huge horror fan. Why don't I just watch the movie with you?
Really? You would watch a movie like that with me?
Well, yeah, of course. Spooky, scary, creepy stuff is what gets me through the day. Plus, it'd be fun to go with a friend. So...
Okay, fine. Twinsies.
Yay!
Yes!
What happened?
I just got an email from the invitation I sent out.
What invitation?
Well, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and ever since that girl...
Oh, you mean like the one that doesn't exist?
That's what I said.
Ha ha, very funny. Anyways, ever since my time with her, Billiam, Homeschool Nerd, and that one time we collaborated with Epic Voice Guy, I just figured maybe it would be a good idea to contact other content creators and collaborate with them.
Collaborate?
Yeah, every content creator does it at one point. Black Nerd does it with Katie Wilson, Nostalgia Critic does it with Angry Video Game Nerd. Heck, even one of the most popular trending things on YouTube are YouTube drama, which happen to be overglorified collaborations. I mean, look at Logan Paul vs. KSI, Fousey 2 with everyone else on the platform.
I already don't care about them.
Well, no one does, but according to the YouTube algorithm, drama and collaborations tend to get you views.
Wait. Look, we're really happy that you have this newfound confidence, but don't you think we're biting off more than we can chew? I mean, we barely have an audience compared to some of these people.
Look, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Like I said, we have a confirmation.
From who though?
Someone by the name of MRcakeDragonMan.
That sounds interesting.
Are you kidding me? That name sounds like a bunch of sugary coated candy infused nightmares. Trust me, I would know.
Well, I mean, the dude has over 1,000 subscribers. Maybe we should give him a chance? I mean, he's gotta be doing something right. That must be him!
Already? Wait, you just invited somebody to Gio's house without permission?
Hi there. Where do I get the free food?
You must be Mr. Cake. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it.
Ah, it's no biggie. It's not like I had anything better to do, except I did have to cancel my hot date with a Yumi body pillow. Oh, no, that's a nice queen that I can definitely get behind.
Well, let me introduce you to the rest of my team.
Hey there! How you doing?
Nice to meet you. My name's MrcakeDragonMan. Obviously not actually my real name, but hey, what can you do? You know, internet aliases and all of that.
Silly Turtle, Mr. Cake Dragon Man.
Hi.
Hey there, nice to meet you.
So, what kind of videos do you make?
I don't like you.
So, Silly here is in charge of all the art, and Snappy is in charge of writing.
So, what kind of videos do you make anyways?
Well, since you asked so rudely, I think I can at least give you a bit of information about my channel. I'm a reviewer. I kind of like to do reviews of cartoons, anime, video games, and anything that I find interesting. But I also kind of like to do video essays. I'm actually working on one right now, which is about celebrities actually trying to go into the YouTube scape. But in actuality, they're not really YouTubers, they're just celebrities trying to get to the normie market so they can actually buy their dumb merchandise. I'm also actually getting into something called YouTube poop.
I'm sorry, what?
YouTube poops. You know, it's a random compilation of memes and random garbage.
How dare you, miss? I'll have you know that YouTube poop is actually something that's amazing, wonderful, spectacular. It's taking something that's old or something that's current and making a little joke here and there, while also trying their best to actually make some sort of big meme garbage. I understand that it is memes and it is garbage, but it has something else to do with it. I mean, you get people like Emperor Lemon, Number One, and all these other big guys that are doing video editing with just Sony Vegas. Furthermore...
Okay, well, now that we all got to know each other, let's start this review.
Okay, well, what exactly is it that you guys do? How does the review actually start? Do you just do it, or...?
It just kind of happens. Anyways, I was looking around trying to see and consider what we can work on for the next thing that we do with you.
Wait a second. Are you reading Attack on Titan?
Is there a problem?
No. I mean, it's just that someone that's an aspiring writer, I would actually assume that you would read something good, not, well, trash.
You wanna go?
Okay.
No.
Why not? I think I might as well just review Attack on Titan with you guys. I mean, milking a dead series is what you small YouTubers do anyway.
Alright, let's do it.
Wait, what? But you said...
Girls, if Mr. Cake wants to review Attack on Titan, then we should do it.
Well, I'm sensing some negativity over here. Can I get myself a sandwich?
This isn't even your house!
Yeah, sure, there's some bread in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
Bread in the fridge. Bread in the fridge! Wait, that's my garlic bread!
Okay, let's calm down.
You just
Let's just relax.
That's my looking knife.
Let's just relax. Even though I know I told someone about this earlier.
Look, Silly, I'm sorry, but something in my gut told me that this would be the best thing to do.
Okay, but I don't think being around this cake man guy is a good idea.
You know, I think you might be right.
Wait, really? You think so?
Of course, no, it clearly was a bad idea for you guys to be around him. So, honestly, if anything from last time has taught me, I should be more thoughtful of my team. So I think you guys should go take a vacation and, like, let me and Mr. Cake handle the rest of the show.
You're serious?
Yeah, I mean, you guys deserve a break. You've been working way too hard, and this way you guys won't have to worry about his personality.
You're going to kick us out and do a review on something we like?
Look, guys, as leader, I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't!
This will be good for all of us. Now just go, enjoy your vacation. Oh, and if you guys get any good blog footage while you're out here, that'll be really great
But
for the
Meena,
video
wait,
channel.
you're not
Especially if it
listening
goes
to
somewhere
us.
really nice.
But
Alright guys, I hope you have a
How's
really
this even
great
fair?
Here's your purse.
Wait, Meena, I was just about to find out what happens to
Here's your
Anderson.
other time. Bye.
Get my other shoe, silly.
Alright, you ready to get this started?
Huh? Oh, right! Let's get on with the review! Woo!
Throughout the realm of pop culture, hype can be the rise or downfall of any product. Sad to say, it's normally the latter.
What is that doing there?
Oh my god, can you please not talk about Teen Titans Go? It's like every single YouTuber under the sun is trying to talk about how bad the show actually is. It's even worse than the show itself. God, it's like those people that talk about how bad Meena from My Hero Academia is, even though...
Either way, I don't think there's ever been a more overhyped or anticipated anime than Shingeki no...
Just say Attack on Titan.
It's Attack on Titan.
Based off the original manga series from 2009, the Attack on Titan anime was released in 2013. The anime itself follows Eren and his friends in an apocalyptic society where they live within the walls of their city to prevent giant naked zombie monsters called Titans, whose goals are to, well, eat humanity.
To make it simple, imagine The Walking Dead, except the zombies are giants and naked. You're secluded in Avatar's bossing, say, ×3, depending on your societal status. And your only way to fight back is to go all steampunk medieval Spider-Man with swords. Just make sure to hit the nape of the neck, though, because if you don't, this happens.
I think one got me!
Yep, it definitely got me! Alright, but is it really that simple, though?
Maybe not, but even I have to admit, it sounds pretty freaking rad.
But you know what else is rad? That
Freaking soundtrack.
Exactly. The show has a pretty amazing score that helps you get into the action. That combined with the animation and the intense scenery really helps show what the anime is about, especially if you compare it to the sketchy looking anime art.
Are you sure about that? Yes, it's true that the opening song is amazing, but does it really define the show? Not even a bit. The opening spells a story of triumph and overcoming adversities, while the show is mainly just...
Oh my god. All this death and destruction. It's just like my life. I gotta think for a second. Hold on. Hey, where's the Coke?
This episode of Random Ramblings was sponsored by Spear of Compassion. Now, we've talked about Spear of Compassion before on this channel, but for those of you who don't know, they're this awesome brother duo team that's in charge of an amazing sci-fi / anime style book series called Of the EXPs. We've had the pleasure of working with them in multiple conventions in the past and even working with them at their booth. The McCarty brothers are very talented friends of ours who have put their heart and soul in this project. They're extremely talented writers, even having helped us write this episode of Random Ramblings. We highly recommend you check out their website, which we'll put in the links down below. And definitely make sure to check out Of the EXPs. It's an amazing book series that really takes inspiration from sci-fi and anime. It follows the story of an artificial life form known as EXP-8 who's in hot pursuit of freedom. The series currently has 3 books out and the McCartys are hard at work making their 4th. It's a lot of fun and extremely investing, so make sure to go check it out. And if you ever want to meet them in person, like we said, they go to multiple conventions in the South Florida area, so make sure to go check out their website to keep track of where you can meet them. It's an experience you won't forget.
.30 movie is going to take forever. And why'd you make us get a 3D ticket anyways?
What, you don't like 3D?
No, actually, I really don't. Because the last time I went to go watch a 3D movie, I paid extra money, and it was a superhero movie, and I just saw a hammer fly. Like, that was the only difference.
That's silly. Would have been nice if the guys were here to watch it with us, but no.
Instead, they ditched us to make out with another YouTuber and to do who knows what.
Is Media Nut?
The world may never know.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, that hypocrite, right?
Yeah, he's such a hypocrite, actually. You know, now that you mention it, because he said we weren't allowed to review Star and DuckTales, which are both not finished, yet he reviews Attack on Titan, which also isn't finished. And then he does it with that random person instead of his own friends? I just got upset, sorry.
I know, but he works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, and so does Gio.
Gio. Sometimes I wonder about that boy.
Yeah, he was originally gonna see this movie with you.
Sometimes I wonder if he even has any emotions. Like, he's just all...
Yeah, but you know, with Gio, he may not talk much, but he's really not a guy with a lot of words, you know? You just gotta give him time.
Yeah. I'm so mad at Media and that. Like, does that boy even care? Like, who am I kidding? Of course he cares. Like, I've known him for years, and if I know anything about him, is that he never stops caring. Like, he may seem like a that and throw shoes at you, which really pissed me off.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, but
so he does care in the end?
Yes, he really does. But after today, like, I'm not gonna speak to him for a while because what he just did today was.
So you think they'll turn around then?
I hope so. Oh God, what time is it? Oh, wait, I just got a text.
Oh, from who?
Wait, it's from Gio.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought he didn't even have the decency to send me a text.
Wow.
Sorry, I forgot to mention getting wisdom teeth out today. Yeah. I'll see the movie with you next week. And then he put a straight face.
Oh, wow. See what I say? You're not a guy of emotions and talking. You just gotta give him time.
Yeah. Same with Media, not like.
You just gotta give him time?
Yeah. And he'll come around. I know he will. He just something hard has to get him in his senses, like a good punch in the balls.
Oh wow. That sounds like to me like it will turn off his senses, if anything. Well, at least he's having fun.
What have I gotten myself into?
No, don't change the subject. You have to let me know. Who do you think is best girl?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Why? I mean, sure, everybody in the world knows that Sasha is best girl, but I want to hear your opinion.
Why would I answer that? Like, who would even want to know?
I think the better question is, who wouldn't?
Okay, we have a review to do, okay? So let's just get it over with.
Alright. Though Mikasa does have a nicer butt.
So I think we can all agree that the main character is a complete whiny emo brat, especially in the English dub.
Oh my gosh, I hate Eren. As most anime protagonists can go, he's my least favorite. Characters like him and Mikasa are freaking annoying, whether due to personality, their interactions, or just their unlikability.
You ripped my shirt, you're dead! I don't give a damn about your shirt, you pissed me off! What? You want to scrape by on the charity of cowards, that's your thing! But I'm not a parasite!
Very hateable, punchable, I'd say.
Seriously, how many times does Eren's arrogance get people killed in the show? And I know that Mikasa's supposed to be all goo-goo-eyed for Eren, but holy flip, she is literally willing to allow other people to die in order to save Eren. What's that? A Titan's about to kill a bunch of orphans? Who cares? Oh my god, a Titan's about to kill Eren! I gotta go save him! Forget all of you!
Very hateable, punchable, I'd say.
And that, my friend, might be one of the weakest points in the series. The characters. They all suck. There's a massive lack of personality and development within most of them.
The only characters I actually like in this show are Armin, Eren's best friend, Jean, the show's douche, and a small assortment of side characters who just happen to stand out.
That seems to be a long list of characters.
For a show with as many characters as it has, though, these are the only quotable ones, besides maybe Levi.
Huh? Why's that? Yeah, I see your point.
Look, I'm not saying it's the worst anime ever. Heck, even after bashing on it just now, it's not really a horrible anime to begin with. As mentioned before, it's got an interesting premise, gorgeous animation and music, and gripping moments of tension, along with intense action sequences.
That being said, it's not enough to save the show itself when the plot is a bit jumbled up and the pacing is a mess. Not only that, but the majority of the characters are either unlikable or forgettable. In the end, we have a show with potential and lots of it, but it fell short for a show about saving humanity when they're lacking in a lot of that.
Not only that, this show has a major problem where it's constantly bleak and grim. Going back to what I said earlier, even though the opening gives you a sense of courage and determination, every episode has some tragedy in it that's always so depressing, which really kind of negates the effects. In my opinion, the show would vastly improve if it included moments of triumph and character development through heartwarming interactions between them. But no matter how brilliant the animation is, how intense the fighting scenes are, or how epic the music is, the constant negativity and sense of hopelessness the show brings just turns me away from it all. That's why, personally, I'm just not a fan of Attack on Titan. Using context from the show, the best way to kill a Titan is to hit the nape of the neck. Unless you could turn into a Titan yourself, which is ridiculous. But when it comes to my thoughts of the show, it just missed its mark. But hey, I heard Silly and Turtle discussing how Season 2 fixed a few dilemmas, so I guess we'll have to see if anything changes. And I think Season 3 is already out, isn't it?
Or you could just watch something good, like My Hero Academia.
Maybe. Anyways, thanks again for taking your time to come here and work with us, or me.
Well, I mean, no problem. It was fun. I will admit, I do wonder what the Nostalgia Critic's gonna say.
What do you mean? You think he'll see this?
Oh, no. Actually, it was pretty hard to find your stuff. So, don't worry about it.
Oh. Well, hopefully one day I can show him what I'm made of.
Sorry. It's just that you're kind of getting a little bit ahead of yourself, don't you think? I mean, first you're trying to be a carbon copy of your idol, and now you think you can actually call the shots? I honestly don't see it.
Wait, I don't... What are you talking about?
Well, I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but I think you're getting a little too excited. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call your content original, so I don't really see the point of you trying to go and collaborate with bigger YouTubers.
What do you mean? I'm original, and I think I got a shot.
Well, man, just take it easy, alright? All I'm saying is that it's hard to grow on this platform as it is. Heck, it's almost impossible to even get 100 views nowadays. I'm just saying that if you keep taking the risks that you're currently taking right now, you're never gonna make it.
Okay, first off, I'm not copying anyone. Am I taking inspiration from another creator? Sure, but who hasn't? Second, what's wrong with taking a couple of risks? That's what life is all about. And especially if it's for something you stand for.
Look, I was just like you when I was younger, even though you're only like 2 years younger than me. But that's beside the point. I was just as delusional as you. I had a lot of ideas. I wanted to make shows, I wanted to make series, I wanted to do collaborations, I wanted to do all this stuff. But I couldn't. And do you know why? It was because of the fact that it was meaningless. It was pointless. I was only a guy with 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. And what did that get me? Nothing. Taking risks, actually trying to do what you want to do, it's meaningless. No matter what, you'll always be down at the bottom, and the talentless hacks will always be at the top. That's just how I see life. And soon you're gonna see it just like that. I'm sorry to tell you that this isn't as glamorous as you think it's going to be. I'm not like you. I don't have friends that will want to help me out with my stuff. Heck, I don't even think I have any friends. You're lucky that you have people that will go with your delusions. The fact that you actually think you'll make it out there, it gives me hope, but to be honest, I haven't had that in a long time. And just seeing what you've done with your friends, kicking them out, that definitely doesn't really give me any hope either. I'm sorry, but it's true. I don't think you have what it takes. I don't think anyone does.
You know what? I think you're just a sham. You come into our house, you make things awkward, and you eat all our food, and I just kicked out my only friends.
Looks like your ego got the better of you.
Just so that I could work with you.
Yep.
No. I may have messed up. And my ego may be as big as my head. But I'm still willing to take risks. I'll get my friends back. And together we're gonna grow and be the best we can be. But what about you, Dragon Man? Are you just gonna sit around? You stand for nothing, sir. What will you fall for?
Alright, Hamilton. You need to calm down. I see what this is. Fine. I'll go. But at least I'm not going to be known as the jerk who took his friends out of the picture just because he wanted to hang out with some YouTuber. Though, something is making me very curious. If there was any possibility that you worked with somebody bigger today, maybe you get billion for something that isn't a cameo, or maybe you somehow, in God's green earth, get some sort of collaboration with the Nostalgia Critic. Would you actually have the balls to tell them off if they told you the things I've told you? Or would you just sit there and just be nothing more than a complete and utter coward as they taunt you and torment you and call out you and your team? Honestly, sir, it's pathetic. Oh, my foot! Jesus Christ!